I'm going to show you guys how to make a traditional South Indian dish. So the name of this dish is chacoly. I really don't know the origin of this dish, as I've seen this dish to be made in both Kerala and also in Tamil Nadu. So I'm going to call this dish as a South Indian dish. For making chacoly, there are a few steps. So first we have to make the rice dumplings. So for that we have to make the rice dough. So chacoly can be made either with chicken or also with shrimp. So I like chacoly that's made with shrimp. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make chacoly with shrimp. So this is one of the most favorite dishes in my mom's family. So when this is made by my grandma, it tastes super delicious. In Kerala, there is a district called Calicut. Over there, they make a similar kind of dish with rice dumplings and chicken, and they call it as thakkidi. So through this video, I'm going to share with you all a traditional South Indian dish that's made with rice dumplings, shrimp and coconut. So this is one of my favorite dishes. So let's get started. First, let's marinate the shrimp. So here I have taken 20 shrimp that's been shelled and deveined. So to this, I'm going to add all the spices. Half teaspoon of Garam Masala, 1 teaspoon chili powder, quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon salt. I'm also going to add a few curry leaves. So give everything a good mix. So coat all the spices into the shrimp. Allow it to marinate for a few minutes. The second step is to make the rice dough. For that, I have placed a large saucepan over medium heat. I'm going to add 1.5 cups water into the saucepan. We need the water to come to a boil, and then we'll add the rice flour. So now I'm going to add all the spices to the water. So I'm going to add half teaspoon of my homemade garam masala. So 3/4 teaspoon of chili powder, a few pinches of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of fennel powder, half teaspoon of salt. So give everything a good mix and let the water come to a boil. So the water has come to a rolling boil. So to this I'm going to add rice flour. So this is 1 cup. So using the back of a wooden spoon, mix it really well. So I'm also going to add 3/4 cup of rice flour. So mix well. So we want to have a soft rice dough. Okay, so remove the pan from the heat. So combine it really well and let it cool down for a few minutes. After that, we'll use our hand and then knead it into a really soft dough. Okay, so the dough has cooled down a bit. So now I'm going to knead it into a soft dough. So this has to be a little warm when you knead it. So that's when you get the soft dough. So since I've added the spices or the masalas, this is a very aromatic and flavorful rice dough. So this will make the chacoly taste delicious. Okay, so this is a good workout for our arms. So keep kneading for at least 5 minutes till you get a really soft dough. Okay, so this looks good. So the dough has turned very soft. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to transfer the rice dough into a large platter like this. So this will give me enough surface to work. So now I'm going to halve this rice dough. And then, so we are going to make round dumplings. So you can take a medium-sized ball like this and then knead like this and make into a long rope kind of shape. So if it gets sticky, you can add some oil to your hand. So this will give a good grip. And then, yay, so that's better. So make a long rope kind of shape. Okay, so keep doing till you make ropes like this using all the rice dough. So I've made ropes like this using the rice dough. So next what we are going to do is, so if you want more oil, add to your hands. So this way your hands won't turn dry. So next, take one of the ropes and cut 1-inch slice and roll it between the palm of your hands into a round shape, and then make an indent on the center like this. So again, 1-inch cut, roll it and make an indent on the center. In my family, when we make this, especially at my grandparents' house, we all pitch in. Kids, adults, everyone will pitch in making these rounds. We have non-stop chats. It's quite fun and I'm feeling quite nostalgic right now. So have your kids, your husband, your family get in and help you making these rounds. If you're making it by yourself, it can be time consuming. Alright, so here are the rice dumplings, or the rounds that I made with the rice dough. So next I'm gonna cook this in boiling water. So let's see how. Cooking rice dumplings, I've taken water in a large saucepan. So I've placed it over medium heat and let the water come to a rolling boil. After that, I'll add the rice dumplings to the boiling water and let it cook for a few minutes. So here the water is coming to a rolling boil. So I'm going to add the rice dumplings. So let cook for a few minutes till the rice dumplings float on the top of the water. The rice dumplings are getting cooked. As you can see, they're about to float on the top. So that's when rice dumplings are cooked well. And make sure you don't stir it frequently, as it can fall apart. Alright, so this looks good. All the rice dumplings have floated on the top. So now, using a slotted spoon, I'm going to take this out of the water and keep it on the platter. So now I'm going to discard this water and use the same pan for cooking shrimp. For making the coconut paste, I'm going to grind coconut and other spices in a blender. So add 1 cup of coconut into a blender. So to the coconut, add 1 teaspoon of fennel powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. To this, I'm also going to add whole cinnamon, around 1-inch slice. So add 3/4 cup of water to make a smooth paste. So now grind this into a smooth paste. So to the saucepan, I'm going to add the marinated shrimp. So cover the pan and cook for a few minutes till the shrimp has cooked well. Okay, so the shrimp has cooked well. So to this, I'm going to add the rice dumplings. So these are already cooked rice dumplings. So gently add those. I'm going to add the ground coconut paste. So I have rinsed the blender with 1 cup of water. I'm going to add that as well. So give everything a good mix. And then cover the pan with its lid. Let cook for 5 minutes till the gravy has thickened and everything has cooked well. So now have a taste, and if you need more salt, add accordingly. So I'm gonna give a taste. So I don't think I need to add any more salt. Tastes perfect. So let it cook for a couple more minutes till the gravy has thickened well. So now this looks good. So turn off the heat and remove the pan from the heat. So now it's time to serve this in a plate. Okay, so I'm gonna add a few shrimp to this. Here is the shrimp chacoly. So this is a complete one-pot meal. You don't need anything to go with it. So this has rice dumplings, shrimp and coconut. Tastes absolutely delicious. So this is one of my most favorite dishes and my family favorite dish. So I've shared this recipe with everyone out there. So do give it a try and let me know your feedback.